The toy Special Forces soldier slashed the man's chest, ripped off his pants and slapped him forcefully, sending him flying. As the Special Forces soldier was about to give up, the elevator doors opened, and he immediately thought of a temple. The toy Special Forces, with an IQ of 250, played dead to escape, then aimed their rifle at boss's head in a life-or-death situation. Strongmen suddenly pinned down the struggling toy soldier, who fought back in vain before being pushed towards the elevator entrance. The Special Forces soldier used all his strength to hold the anus open as it was about to close. It was revealed that the top assassin's strong brother had killed the toy factory boss the previous day. Watching the toy video, the owner sought revenge. The next day, the elder brother received a mysterious package, triggering the killer's caution. Cautiously opening the box, he found dozens of green toy video games. Unperturbed, Strongman went to the kitchen for a chilled beer. The box suddenly fell to the ground. Strong brother quickly went to check the area, but the frozen toys had vanished. A sound then came from the kitchen, so Strong brother hurried over. Suddenly, he looked down at his feet to find a toy gun. His powerful brother was left utterly perplexed. He leaned forward, looking down below, when suddenly a barrage of bullets came rushing towards his neck. He quickly rose to his feet. His neck was dotted with bullet holes, leaving Strong brother stunned. The pursuit missile was launched from under the sofa, directly hitting her thigh. Strong brother had no choice but to withstand the powerful firepower and retreat down the stairs. Overwhelmed by the enemy's intensity, the protagonist frantically cleaned his phone. Strongman, holding a toy gun, stared at the bullet around his neck, disoriented. He took the mirror and peeked from the doorway to see what was happening in the living room. Intense gunfire was erupting when a bullet suddenly spotted his movement. He forcibly took another bitter pill, prompting the strong character to retrieve a gun from the bedside, ready to act with vigor. He fired 2 shots in vain, but the sofa's firepower only emboldened the man. Stronger brother retreated to the kitchen, then smiled and took out his assault rifle. He hastily flipped the table, revealing the sofa that had been silent for 2.5 years. Brother Shane quickly checked what was underneath. He realized that the cause of his disheveled state was just a regular toy video, where they were treating the injured Three Kingdoms battle vehicle, accompanied by a smooth and orderly set of videos. The soldier, covering the withdrawal, readied his weapon to stop the enemy. Upon witnessing the unfolding of events captured on video, the individual promptly sprung into action, swiftly taking flight and hastily scurrying away from the scene, disappearing from view with remarkable speed. Strong brother scored another goal. 3 attack helicopters suddenly emerged from under the table, catching the powerful brother off guard. The helicopter's sudden arrival was like a whirlwind of precious gems, abruptly disrupting the focus on the Nest Cafe. Another quick object injured one of his students, involving several families and the father. He also has a gas surrender device, and picking up the gun is a simple task. Destroying the helicopter in 2 minutes has become increasingly difficult, and I'm powerless to resist them. Hurrying back to the restroom, the top assassin couldn't believe he had been outwitted by Icelandic toys. 2 shells suddenly blasted open, a large cavity in the anus. Immediately after the helicopter flew in, Jingxiang brother quickly grabbed a towel and tightly embraced the helicopter. The other helicopter then fired a patterned missile, slamming him to the ground. He frantically plotted grabbing his gun. Seeing this, the students mobilized their tactical vehicles. The crushed helicopter kept growing. He flushed the tea down the toilet and blocked the opening with a towel, as the toilet rumbled again. To ensure no mistakes, the elder brother covered the difference. A hairdryer was thrown into the toilet, and the toy soldier slipped a note through the door crack, displaying a bright avatar of an outraged elder brother. Unfolding the towel, 4 soldiers initiated an Italian artillery barrage. If the target is not hit, it would result in a strong... The artillery factory's contacts were all blown up, forcing them to quickly move from the balcony to another room. Lying on the ground, 40 artillery soldiers from a political family in Italy revolt, discuss battle strategies, and prepare to attack again. The other toy soldiers, upon seeing the fire extinguisher, quickly came up with a clever idea nearby. He released a toy duck, prompting the soldiers to assume a defensive posture and investigate. The man intensely practiced firing at toy artillery. 2 soldiers quickly arrived in a tank to provide support. Strong brother frantically chased the war vehicle, spraying it with alcohol, as the reflector shone brightly. Watching the war machine being blasted to smithereens, Hui Xiang's boastful laughter suddenly erupted, sounding like the squeals of a pig amidst his self-satisfied glee. He unleashed a furious barrage at him as Xiang Jie again fired his toy-like missiles to the great northwest. Qiang is still struggling, with his 140-meter mini-knife wildly strumming and playing with a fire extinguisher. The young soldier cautiously surveyed his surroundings, unaware that the strong one had already raised a large box to attack. Big brother, a top assassin, emerged victorious after a fierce battle. He then disassembled all the toy soldiers, carefully counting the pieces against the instructions, and the count was exact, not a single one missing or extra. Duo Qiang microwaved his toys to have longer dreams. He was about to take a bath to relax, but suddenly felt something was off. Sensing danger, he decided to leave the unsettling place, avoiding the elevator for fear of an ambush. As she entered the elevator, she felt uneasy. She just wanted to reach the 15th floor quickly, but suddenly, an explosion occurred, and the elevator ceiling was hit. She then noticed something falling down, so she immediately took out her phone to search the area. A toy soldier was found on the elevator panel, and Zia grinned at it. The transformed soldier climbed up the elevator shaft, but a malfunction stopped the elevator, forcing them to rely on Grandpa's strength to climb up. He had just climbed up when suddenly there was a loud bang. His feet hit the railings, and he saw the special forces glaring at him. Luckily, another elevator was coming down, so he jumped on it and escaped by plunging through the top hatch. But he did not know the special forces had already stepped on his shoes, and he approached the boss with a small white rice knife. Powerful troops charged forth, as if a mighty palm launches them 200 meters. The elevator arrived, and the opening scene unfolded. My icy hands strained to hold the anus, but it was just a toy. The screen was eventually shattered, despite hopes that the crisis had passed. When Strong inspected the Special Forces soldiers' belongings, he found a small glowing stone in the backpack, which amused everyone. Suddenly, the bomb exploded violently, instantly killing Strong's brother and destroying the elevator shaft. The incident was Strongman's oversight. The box clearly labeled a commando captain and thermonuclear weapon, which led to his demise.